Well, our reputation for quality means we have access to the very best work in our practice areas. So that means that for our criminal practitioners, for example, they're appearing in the big murders, the major terrorism cases, the big fraud cases, and serious sexual cases. And importantly, an awful lot of that work is privately funded, which means, of course, that we are protected from some of the difficulties faced by those more reliant on legal aid work.
The opportunity to be trained by first-class barristers in the field, and the opportunity to learn how to best do advocacy very much attracted me, and I felt like it really set QEB Hollis Whiteman aside from other chambers which don't offer that.
We take issues of fair recruitment very seriously in chambers. All of the panellists who conduct interviews in chambers are trained in fair recruitment procedures in a way authorised and approved by the Bar Council.
I was very conscious that while things were tough for the criminal bar and still are tough for the criminal bar, QEB was one of the few sets where I might forge a stable, successful career.
Someone who's coming for an interview with us actually knows why they want to be at QEB and what it is about QEB that's attractive to them. There is no point in coming to an interview under the impression that you're going to go to a human rights set which is going to do masses of international law. That's not what we do.
Well, I had applied to a number of different chambers, but I chose QEB Hollis Whiteman over some of those other chambers that I had applied to. I think largely because of the ranking and the prestige that it holds at the criminal bar. It's as a result of that it attracts, in my view, the best work that there is to be had at the criminal bar.
And so what we do at QEB, always with our pupils, as part of their pupillage and in the early years of practice, is to make sure that they're exposed to and get experienced in, and we hope expert in, a wide range of advocacy.
The training programme involves real-life case studies, and we conduct training on everything from opening speeches to closing speeches, examination in chief, cross-examination and legal submissions.
I'm someone who likes to be able to track their progress, so having a session every week where I'd get feedback and could then implement that the next week and just keep progressing really appealed to me.
Confidence and that ability to conduct myself in court effectively, it was not only as a result of the advocacy training that I had, but also, for example, the mock trial that we do at the Old Bailey at the end of first six.
My advocacy has improved so much in my time here. I think the whole pupillage process is geared around making you a better advocate. From the first day of first six, you're in court with QCs or experienced senior juniors who are, performing on a really high level.
Which of course is invaluable when you are leading trials and doing your own thing in courts. Confidence is definitely a big part of it. So that's a very valuable thing that I've gained from pupillage at chambers.
And so our pupils have a very positive experience, I think. They're brought into everything, the social side, the work side, the sports side, lots of chances to get to know us and to feel at home in these chambers. So we bought these two buildings, they're merchants' houses from around 1703 in the City of London. They've combined to make a single building. It's beautiful, it's modern, it's practical, there's plenty of space for members of chambers. We have lots of space for entertaining, for holding seminars. We have a roof terrace where our solicitors can join us for drinks in an evening. It's an excellent place to be.
Everybody has been really lovely and supportive. Chambers really cares about not only members but also pupils' welfare, for example, and that's something that I wasn't necessarily expecting to be absolutely the best here, but I've been absolutely proved wrong on that, which I'm really happy about.
So far as welfare support is concerned, we also operate a pupillage aunt and uncle system. This consists of 2 junior members of chambers who've been through pupillage recently, in the hope that if there are any issues that our pupils want to raise with a younger member of chambers who's been through that experience more recently, they have the opportunity to do so. We also have a dedicated head of welfare who is an extremely experienced member of chambers who is used to dealing with all aspects, both personal and professional, of pupillage welfare.
It's made clear from the outset that if all 4 of us perform well during pupillage, all 4 of us can be taken on. And I think that really has helped for us to build close relationships with each other because we're not really competing. So it means that we can support one another and we can be there for one another through what is quite, it's quite a tough process and it is intense. So it makes a massive difference being able to rely on your co-pupils.
Now, all of that tracks through to the experience of our pupils, because it means that our pupils get to see and do a whole range of work that our chambers is involved in. It also allows us to offer a very generous financial package to our pupils, which competes with many civil sets. We want the best to come to QEB, and we believe we offer an exciting and promising future for those that we take on.